Good evening, my friends. I hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome to Stasis Bone Totem. I streamed Stasis, the original, before, and it was very good. I streamed the demo of Bone Totem a while ago, and I got super stuck for like an hour. But anyway, the full game came out just recently. Look at that meaty wall right there. This game was pretty dang cool. It's a point-and-click horror adventure type game, and it should be fun. Let's do it. If I remember, you are a couple characters and you go to an oil rig, and I think I remember last time the demo ended where right before shit gets crazy. So should be great.
Stationary vessel in position, 23 degrees, 10 decimal, 45 minutes south, 71 degrees, 18 decimal, 41.
Charlie! It's a rig! I think it's drifting!
Radar says no. It's definitely stationary. Oil rig! Oil rig! Oil rig! This is salvage barge Kilo Delta Kilo 12 calling on VH channel 16. Do you require assistance? Over.
C-15! Shit! It's a Cade Corp rig!
Still no response. No comms, no power.
Maybe they bugged out! Just left instead of dismantling her proper!
Only one way to find out. I see a docking port up ahead. Hold on tight.
Here we go. Please let everything be all right. Please let everything be all right.
Yep, we found the Borealis. Exactly. How you doing, GJ? Spaghetti, Uber, taters. I didn't say hello to everybody. Beep, Drew man. Furry on the waves? No! Fuck!
Okay, we're tied off. Rain may be letting up too.
Ha! And the foxhounds are live and sniffing.
Foxhound mapping network connected.
We really think these mapping drones are worth it?
We have to map the whole thing. For the salvage reports, there's no way we do that without drones. And we're borrowing them, Mac, not buying them.
Borrowing has a price too.
Look at it, Mac. If it's empty, this changes everything for us.
Not everything. Sorry. You're right. I'm gonna head into the rig.
Hey, let's sync the QSDs.
Quantum storage device. Shared storage is now current.
Here's active.
Yeah, I still can't find the spare device, though.
Oh, it's on Moses. I needed its battery.
Great. QSD on a toy bear. It'll be passing us seashells and barnacles.
He's more than a toy.
I don't want to spoil what the bear is, but the bear is great. The super toy.
We should really get rid of these. But yet...
Bookshelf. A variety of sentimental knickknacks occupying the wooden shelf. The rough sea has shifted some of Hope's favorite books. The sophisticated robotic kid's toy casts a forlorn figure. The patchy fur betrays its age. However, this rare Mr. Kibbles model boasts a learning AI on par with modern alternatives. Pew! Hang on a second. Let's see here. Yep, dialogue. Okay, fog effect. Yep. Oh, they got hints now. I see. Payment due.
It's just never ending.
And if I remember correctly, the demo had some text-to-speech voices. If I remember correctly, might be thinking of a different game, but yeah, this game's come quite a long way.
Hope. I keep waiting, but fool's errand never hurts any less.
There's the bear. Someone was blind, but now she sees. Ah, there we go. Yeah, double click. All right. Why you guys have Hope's crib out here? That bear is terrifying. Oh, don't worry. We'll get to see the bear a lot more later. Let me just double check. Let me see here. My... Alright.
Fuse housing is totally rusted. Gotta fix it at some point. You know, with all the free time that I've got.
Use my strength! Got a fuse. So just imagine like these kind of graphics, you know, kind of almost like low FPS, grimy, but I'm ripping out a guy's spine. Yeah, that was the original Stasis. The bottom right, that's what skills you have.
Let's see.
If I remember, she has combination. He uses brute strength.
Radio check, video check, vitals check.
I hear you.
It is point and click, yes.
Mm-hmm. Plug suits live. Signal is good. This rig is massive.
It doesn't look scuttled either. There's way too much equipment left behind.
Oh, you can actually look around and your flashlight follows you. Wow! Setting idle and unpowered, Luna satellite dishes idles. Rust slowly claiming its surface. The amount of cargo left strewn about suggests the dish's demise may have come earlier. Oh, I love this. Looks great. It reminds me of like StarCraft, the original. Looks like another lab is being set up in the Mule. Yesterday's cargo resupply had at least a dozen stasis pods. This morning I processed a sizable neural cortex vat suspended in jelly. Not gonna lie, it made me hungry. I forwarded the security protocols to Fullest. Unfortunately, the asshole still has me by the balls and he knows it. That was just in my head, but the more I listened, the more convinced I became that it was real. I asked everyone around me if they could hear it too, but they all just looked at me like I was crazy. I couldn't shake the feeling that the music was there, though it was so faint and ethereal, like it was coming from another world. I never had an experience like this before, and it's really unsettling. I wish someone else could have heard the music too, so I wouldn't have felt so alone. Investigate and order treatments for cybernetic degradation due to salt air. Order a mag lift. Investigate required. Order security latches.
I fear I may not have expressed myself correctly if I try to tell you how much you mean to me. I'm working on digging us out of the debt hole, and I unwittingly put us in. I can only imagine the shock and disappointment you felt when you found out. I was sure the investment was good, but I recognize now that I have a lot to learn. I fully expect to repay the company and get you out of debt holding facility in 5 years.
The debt holding facility. Oh, don't you just love the future?
I have a surefire way of making a ton of cash. I need to pay off a few game debts, and then I can get my system running again. You'll always be right here in my heart, no matter where I am. The pill pushers told me to start keeping a dream journal, so here it is, the same dream I have every night. I am in a magnificent chapel. Large red and black stained glass windows with emblazoned images of Jesus and Mary are staring back at me. 1,000 voices hum in the background. I look down and have no arms, legs, or torso. My head is part of a seething mass of goop. I scream and the entire mass vibrates, and I start humming the same tune. My lips are forced to move against my will. A human figure enters from the vestibule and tears my tongue from my mouth. I am forced to look at the figure. It speaks. I do not understand its speech. Father Melvin would be proud that 3 years of religious education have finally borne fruit.
Juca paste, 4 crates, biodate, soup gel, order tubes, calcium injectors. God, this guy just keeps going and going and going, doesn't he? Dang. Alright, world building. Captain, are there any issues with the DS-15 outgoing mail? I've been trying to get a hold of my mother for the last month. She's in the debt pen, and every message I've sent is still marked as pending delivery. I've combed my settings a dozen times. I'm hesitant to push too hard since Kane takes care of my mother as part of my contract, but she's the only reason I put up with this literally shit work and criminal pay. I spent the last 2 mornings unclogging sewage and scraping more of Kay's sordid experiments out of assorted containers. I think I deserve the right to check up on her. Can you help me out, Cap, for old time's sake? Bell maintenance keeps tripping the electrics up here, which is a pain in my ass. Kurt, do this. Kurt, do that. Kurt, fix this. So I'm going to bypass Substation 1 and Substation 4. Nuke them both from the system. Of course, that could result in a catastrophic fire, but that would be someone else's problem. No juice for the entire platform means a vacation for Kurt Dog. The dreams have stopped, but the chorus has gotten louder. I can now make out some of the words. Apple trees and pear trees are in blossom. Mists above the winding river float. I guess winding. Quarantine order as of blank. Polis's drone races are on hiatus, which is bitter news. Worse yet, the quarantine went into effect before the last results and payouts were distributed. So I'm left twiddling my thumbs waiting for this whole thing to blow over. I can feel it in my gut that I won something, maybe even one big, and I can't help wondering if the greedy bugger isn't using the quarantine as a cover to cut me out. 65 log entries were erased remotely. Cap's wife came up from the mule in a body bag. Please keep me safe in your care, Kane. Help me feel your presence and know that I am never alone. Protect me from all harm and guide me on my path. May your love and grace surround me always. Okay. Guy went fucking crazy, dude. Various panels seem to have been pried from the flooring, though the reason for this is unclear. As a result, puddles of rainwater have pooled into the exposed architecture. Containers seem to have been packed and placed in preparation for loading them onto a ship. However, the extensive weathering from the elements suggests that such a ship never came. Use my strength!
Found the power generator. It's not spinning.
Explains why we didn't pick up any radio chatter. Think we can get it running?
Well, it's locked up, but yeah, looks intact.
Hold on, I'm coming up.
Oh, it's in your inventory.
I forget how frighteningly beautiful the ocean is at night.
Frightening's right. Especially during a storm.
Though there be fury on the waves, beneath them, there is none.
Says who?
Mm-hmm. Yup. Yup.
Times like this, wish I had something to pray to. Please, let this all be okay. Let it be okay.
Use engineering. You can just put stuff together. Oh yeah, that's right. You can also immediately just switch stuff out if necessary. Yeah, put them together. Okay, so you do that. Damn, I can't duct tape and fuse together? Ugh.
Deep Sea 15. What is this place?
Who cares? Let's figure out if it's empty, claim the title, and get out of here.
Well, this one may warrant some overtime. I can do this.
Charlie, I mean it. We can't afford this right now.
What does that mean?
It means when risks catch up with you, they catch up with me too.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can, let me make sure, I don't know. Okay, there's autosaves. Alright, good to know. But, yeah, there's deaths. And I don't remember if they're brutal or not. I'm pretty sure they are. Trying to remember if she, like... if it was her or him. It's probably him.
Well, that looks heavy.
Yeah, no way I'm getting that open.
Hey,
by
dead man, how you
myself.
doing? Well, let's see what we got up here. Junction box. Well, there's your problem. Got a broken control units. What does it say? This unit regulates and integrates the operation of the door mechanism. Well, we just put that and that together.
These fuse boxes
Ta-da!
are tricky, but the control unit should work now.
Put that there. Turn it on. Woo! Remember how long that took me last time? Oh my god, I forgot about this puzzle too. I had no idea how to solve this. Yeah, this is also one of those games where there's puzzles. And if you don't understand the puzzle, you're fresh out of luck.
Need something to pry this lock.
Oh, you mean like something straight and metallic? Too bad someone lost our crowbar, isn't it?
Hey, that seagull was eating my sandwich.
Use your strength! See if there's anything up here to break. I'm pretty sure I have to cross the, this little thing over here. Eat the seagull. Yum yum.
Charlie, goddammit.
I made it, Mac. It's fine.
It was fine this time.
I know my limits.
That's not the point. The point is if you get hurt with our debt, we lose the boat too. Haven't we lost enough?
That's why we're here.
This woman.
A death drop. The cavernous area below hums with turbulent winds and echoes of ocean waves, bearing down the structure supports. Can I jump it? Do it. Don't do this one. Maybe it's him. One of these.
Something's not right. All this equipment.
Hang on, I gotta see.
Gift horses, I presume.
I gotta see.
And Trojan horses.
Try to make the jump. I think that's what it is. No, I can't do it. I remember it played a cool animation too. Maybe it's later. I am trying.
Damage here. Storm must have done this.
Please be careful.
This
Hey.
isn't my first rodeo, Mac.
Hey, the devs
Like
put
this is the only
in
way in. It's
hard
rusted
work
shit.
on these death animations, and I gotta show them off, right? Oh my god, I remember. Okay, I remember all these. Use the duct tape. This was also one of those games where it's like, okay, what do? I just do everything. I'm pretty sure it's go to this guy, and then he twists it back. Use your strength. There we go. We got a straightened rod now. Looks like a corn cob. And then we go over here. Put that there. Yeah.
And got it.
And now we have a magnet.
Power back on.
I would really appreciate that.
What a useless door locking mechanism. Turbine starter. Yep. Rust away. Registered trademark.
Out of fuel, looks like.
Fuel cylinders. Oh, the tube too. Damaged hose. Okay, so let's send the rust away over to her. And let's use the rust away on this guy.
Rust in peace.
Good work there.
Thanks. Heading inside.
Open up. Yep, there we go. Heading inside.
Oh, whoa. It's dark. Power's off here.
Hey, look! It's the bone totem.
Warning. Elevated heart rate detected.
Oh my god.
Charlie. What is that?
It's a body.
Okay, that's it. Get back to the boat.
No, Mac. It's okay.
It's okay? It's a body. A really messed up one, too. We're out of here. Authorities can deal with this.
It's not like we haven't seen bodies before. Remember the Starfall?
That was different. It was a contract. We knew there was going to be...
And now we know the same thing here.
Charlie.
We can do this.
We don't have any idea what's going on here. Whatever killed him could kill us too.
Exactly. We don't know. We don't know if it's dangerous or if it isn't. So we stay until we find out.
I'm with Mac. Get the fuck out.
A little further, Mac. We need this. We need it. You know I'm right.
A little further. The next time I call it, it's called.
Flayed man. Hello.
This looks
Like what?
like it's staged, like a ritual.
that supposed to make me feel better?
Maybe I use this to pry it off? No. I mean, he's got, like, looks like flowers in there. Take his arm off. Alright, so maybe... Wait, what about the magnet? Maybe use a magnet to pull it off. Nope. Nope. Alright. We'll come back to you a little later. A wispy web of meat stretches lazily upwards. Whatever craft or device holding them aloft, hidden in the darkness above, the strands dance and oscillate in time with dust particles brought to life by the drafty air. Beads of blood hanging from the tendrils, each reflecting a dot of light. A profane decoration upon necrotic wings. Oh, okay. Expand upon the puzzle. Thank you for this. I still don't understand what's going on. FG to JJ, probably. Don't need anything else. Imposing equipment looms over the back of the room. Luckily a dormant filter or processor for specific liquids. It also seems to have been used as an impromptu location to store scrap. Yo, that guy's got a big brain.
I've been assigned to assist Dr. Elpspa should she require anything to be lifted or transported. Apparently her bones are messed up, soft as chalk. Feels like I'm on Vulcan Death Watch again. Did I mention she smells like zinc and brimstone? 37 logs were erased remotely. Sir, we lost comms with the mule. Impossible to say for sure, but all the connections going dead simultaneously. Doesn't seem like a mechanical error.
Write that down. What do you mean?
I hear our occupying force is communicating below just fine. I guarantee they've noticed the mule's comms are down and they don't seem bothered. Captain, my take, they cut the comms to control the flow of information from the mule. Don't want anyone accidentally learning about what's happening down there. If I'm right, they're doing cleanup rather than containment. We need to make sure we don't start looking like we need a wash. Cap told me the most systems have been shut down remotely. Any attempt to use them brings up an error saying Deep Sea 15 no longer exists, as it's now listed as lost. I did stuff like this during my time with Blue Haven in the 70s. We called it a goat fuck operation. Evacuate what personnel and data we can, then burn the place to the ground. Standard procedure was to set the site to self-destruct. This buys time to generate plausible deniability and shape an internal narrative. Do I need to write down goat fuck operation? Hello, Fawn. I'm texting all channels. Is anyone there? The last thing I remember was helping move cargo, and then something heavy hit me on the head, knocking me out. Dr. Elpspas was the only one in the room with me. I woke up covered in blood and not a living soul around. What the hell happened? Ton of debris washed up on the landing, life jackets and equipment from the Sebastian. I won't tell the captain, he's not coping well. Ah, oh, sweet mother, the bell came back and something climbed out. I heard screams. They didn't sound human. Kappa got the sentry gun up and running, and by some miracle I also got the DNA sniffer working. So if we can get a sample from the skin job, we can target it specifically. Oh yeah, we had this in the other game. I've seen these rounds perforate tank plating out in the field, so anything that gets so much as grazed will be reduced to chunky mince. The battery was fried, so I spliced its cabling into our power grid. It should stay operational while we have power and it has ammo. Also, uploads to Luna finished while I was working, so they got whatever data they wanted. Soon after, the system started doing the local scrub of our servers. It took a while, but I managed to catch that it was scrubbing every mention of this operation from our systems. I have a feeling that our time is up. Tick-tock, that's all I hear. Goat fuck operation always end in a large explosion. No explosion then? Sid didn't make it. I heard him scream and then he was gone.
Cap, you're sleeping when I left. I'm heading out now to deal with the old generator. The gas needs a refill. That should be done before anything goes to hell. Lock the door just in case, please. I need to head out and grab some supplies and start jury-rigging that long-range radio so it works out for our benefit. This sounds sentimental and somewhat ridiculous given the circumstances, but I will grab some flowers from cold storage. I know Evett loved yellow daisies, and we would feel better if we sent her off respectfully. Chin up! See you soon, Cap. Now, is Steven our flayed body right here? Or is that the lady he was going to give respects to? Also, I heard something go. Crates are stacked in a way to clearly suggest they were intended as a barricade. Check the cranium diameter. Alright. You're right. Let's see. Cranium's gone. Or it's a little dented in. Clearly says flayed man. True, true. Yes, I got past the 2-hour puzzle, yes. It was labeled much clearly this time. Much more clearly. Maybe they watched my demo stream and they're like, man, this guy's an idiot. Alright, let's make it dummy proof. Hand game? No, I have not beat Hand of Doom yet. A couple of these weighty foil tarps have been used to cover the steel framework piercing through the center of the room, though not much headway was made before the attempt was abandoned.
Look at this. Fuel cylinder resupply station.
Functional.
Looks it.
That'll come in handy.
Screwdriver. Alright, give me fuel cylinder. Oh. That worked? Wait, what? Wait, that worked? Wait. There's no way that worked. It's gotta be wrong. I remember, give this to her so she can make... She can combine. She can use her engineering skills. Watch as I use my engineering skills. I take the duct tape, I take the hose.
And... voila!
I make repaired hose.
There you go again. Using fancy words, making yourself look smarter than me.
Ist
I
Ort.
don't need fancy words for that.
Whoa! What's up, Hoko? Take the hose. Alright, put the hose in. Okay, put the fuel in.
Mac, where are you? Where are you?
Nice! Yeah, that's what I want to see, baby! I knew it was the wrong combination. I knew that was a little too easy, huh? It was the wrong fuel. OSHA violation happened. Why was he laughing? He's probably like, ah! The other side of the barrier. It strikes you that you're not quite sure which side of the barricade was meant to be cut off. Alright, so we have screwdriver, magnets. Let's go back to... Let's go back to the boat, because remember there was that spot in the boat that had... This guy right here. It might be for later, though. Let's see. Definitely for later. Super toy. Put the magnet in there. Why does the bear have a... Oof. I feel like they updated the bear, the way he looks, and it's... Ugh. No wonder he's creeped out by it. Alright, let's see. So there might be some hints on how to fuel it up. Around here somewhere. Let's see here. Logs, conversations. Ah, there it is, right here. So, corners and that spot. Well, why is it red here? I tried to alt-tab to the other guy. Hang on. Yeah, 1, 2... But why is this one red? They have a get a hint button. I don't need that right now. I'm good. I mean, I guess we can see, you know. What's the worst that could happen, right? We die? Hey, it worked. Switch distribution control, input correct substation sequence. Alright, let's go back to her. Because this one showed... There was something up here. So we got all this stuff crossed off. Except for FG and JJ. Funky Goons and Jimmy Johns. So... There's also another spot up here. This right here. JJ circled. Oh yeah, didn't I look up, didn't we look up that QR code last time? I want to do it again. I want to see what it was. Cause I was amazed. I'm like, oh my god, my phone could do it. It's right there. There are no clues here, is what it says. The QR code says there are no clues here. Come on, man. Alright, so... JJ? FG? Hey, FGJJ. We did it!
Let there be light.
Good work. Problem though.
What?
Can't access the rig schematics. There's a security lockdown. Stand by.
Mapping vector updated.
Okay, I'm in. There's a control room through
Look,
that
chat,
sealed
you're
door
part of
on
you're
the
part of the
deck.
conversation
If
up
you're
here.
gonna override the lockdown. That's where we do it.
Got it, I'll check it out.
You guys are in the game! Roaring to life, the gas turbine sends power to the rest of the rig through an intricate network of conduits. You are the game. Wait, I gotta see if I can jump. No, won't let me. Damn. The Adam from Metroid Dread AI guy. Those are that's our computer network that's scanning those little robot guys. There should be this thing that's flying around. Or what are they called? Are wolves? Can't turn this off. No. Okay, here we go.
So, yeah. There's no chance I'm squeezing through this.
What about Moses?
You're kidding.
He's helped sort scrap before. Already has
Moses,
a car
yes!
and QSD. We can trade items with him just like we do with each other.
I don't like talking to him. Every time he asks about...
He was with her when it happened.
It happened because of him.
That's not fair.
I'm just saying what it is. She jumped in after him.
It's still not fair.
Fine, I'll get the damn bear.
Here, take his key. And be nice.
Is that child AI generated? Charlie keeps his key around her neck for some reason. It's time to turn on the best character that I remember.
I am Moses. I am Hope's best friend.
Oh my god, it's so much worse now.
Moses.
Ah, yes. I remember. The water. I do not like water. She tried to...
Head up to the top of the rig. I need you to squeeze through an open door there.
I will not see Hope again.
Head up to the top of the rig. Get through the door. Now.
Yes, Mac.
They definitely changed what he sounds like. I'm starting to remember now. He was more...
Miss Hope, Charlie.
I do too.
I miss playing with her.
I do too.
Not so
Is it wrong to
sullen.
wish I could stop missing her? Sometimes I feel guilty for wishing it.
No. I think that, it isn't wrong at all.
My Charlie.
Oh,
I do not like water. In water, you are powerless.
I think his voice fits a lot better though, with the game itself. I think before it, he sounded more cheeky. Yeah, look at his run cycle. I love it.
Water is unsafe. I do not like water.
It'll be dry inside. I promise, Mouth.
My Charlie.
He's got that hustle shuffle.
Charlie Mac, I am inside.
Okay. Now you need to get to the control room.
Rat.
It's on the other side of that bulkhead.
Rat!
Various cartons of non-processed foods have been stuffed into these containers. Soggy pieces of detritus float in thin film of liquid muck that covers the floor. Rat detected.
Kitchens can be dangerous places. Utensils, sharp objects, and powered equipment should always be stored safely.
Rows and piles of processed foods and company-mandated ingredients conspicuously untouched in the kitchen, otherwise stripped of supplies. My Christmas lunch menu is Peruvian string bean and oyster soup, followed by prime rib and pickled eggs, with a chestnut-dressed salad on the side. Dessert will be clover leaf rolls dipped in honey. Double rations for your drinking pleasure. I think also in the demo I played, he did not have that uplifted humanoid nose. So it adds a nice creepiness to the overall creepy game. I do like it more. I caught a glimpse of Dr. K's new pet this morning. She's been growing some tumorous meatballs in Baron's lab. I swear I heard her cooing to it as though it were a newborn while she carried it around in a napkin. Her obsession with mixing her bodily fluids into whatever organic morsel she can find is getting to me. Oh, God. While cooking breakfast this morning, I suddenly panicked that she'd somehow contaminated the ingredients. Not long ago, I found one of her fish in the extended storage freezers, covered in pustules. A weird mucus-like goop who's... Is that the bear? Whistling. Oh my God, it's Dead Space! I swear to God, its dead eyes were staring at me if it was pleading. I asked Steve to toss it, burn the drawer, and order a replacement, but I could still smell the thing no matter how much I wash. I was asked to whip up a batch of goodnight juice for Kurt. He's still having those bad dreams. A tasty blend of synthetic opioids, cough syrup, sedative, hypnotics, and essential oils will have him sleeping like a baby in stasis. I am genuinely happy that I went through all that effort to get a transfer topside. I was cooking down there long enough to get a whiff of what they were digging up. Imagine being in lockdown there. I wonder if Abdulaziz is okay. I doubt we still count as friends after the way we parted, but I wouldn't want anything terrible to happen to him. It's that synth asshole Corbin who keeps me from visiting. Gotta say, it's been a luxury not needing to worry about random security inspections, cavity searches, or its dipshit attitude. I'm no longer a holy man, but I've been praying that some Black Ops thug mistakes him for a toaster and puts a few rounds in his plastic face for target practice. Yeah, that would put a smile on my dial. Great news! The company rescue boat, Sebastian, is being prepped for departure. We've been tasked with loading boxes of reports and crates of artifacts aboard. There's barely enough space on deck for all this treasure, so I'm not sure where we will batten down. You won't. The ship's crew seem to shudder with disgust whenever they look at us. They aren't even Navy. These guys look like bullet stoppers. Whatever, I'm too tired to care, and I'm glad most of us will be off this miserable platform in an hour. I hope Abdulaziz joins us. Erased. Guess we're part of the collateral after all. As the ship departed, I saw Baron and several executives watching us plead the way a child watches a worm eat an insect from the inside. This was the first time I allowed myself to really see his face. It will stay with me to the grave. Cap D has called a strategy meeting. An animal caught in a trap will gnaw off its leg to escape. We will survive this together. Over a dozen water bottles are reserved for cooking. Whatever chemicals were mixed into the water have long since begun to separate, spreading a sickly stain within the interior. Ooh. This bear looks more creepy. You will... Yes. It was way more creepy now.
This place smells bad. I would like to go home now.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Language, Mac.
I know, Moses. It's okay. We'll leave soon. I promise.
I will leave soon.
Yes, they definitely changed the face. The unwelcome aroma of damp intermingling with rot permeates this room. A scene of chaos with furniture driven aside and handfuls of paper left to disintegrate and the standing water blanketed the floor. Roster. Winner gets their choice of shift rotations for a month. 2 months! See captain for... betting pool numbers. Did Corp win? Or Kurt, or whatever his name was? No, don't look like it. He's not even on the... He's not even here.
The floor is slippery here. Children should be cautious. The door is closed.
You're small. Find a way in.
I will try. My Mac.
Gonna need the screwdriver.
Goodness. This could cause injury if it lays here.
I'm gonna cause injury to you if you keep spouting out public service announcements. This is a deep sea installation. Everything on it's dangerous, okay?
Just ignore him, Mose.
My Charlie.
I'll say this for him.
Yeah.
He apart really well.
Thank you, Mac.
He doesn't like the OSHA bear because what we know so far is that their daughter died diving into somewhere to save the bear. And that's all we know so far.
I'm in the control room.
Good work, Mose. Now, can you find an access point and override the security lock?
Am I allowed to do that, Charlie?
We're giving you permission.
Can he do that?
Yeah, he can. I've, kind of improved his design. He's a very smart bear now.
I am a very smart bear now.
You're such a smart bear, Moses. Good job. Good bear.
Connection secure. Firewall override. Access granted.
Improved. I see what you mean. He's actually useful now.
Mac, please be nice.
It's a damn toy.
Not to her. He wasn't.
Exterior and interior bulkheads are cycling pre-checks. Please be patient.
Mag doors are gonna open.
Where's the sentry gun? Ah, there it is.
Guns are not toys.
Depleted power cell. Secured elevator. The elevator is barricaded with timber panels and braced with welded steel plates. Shimmering plastic of the body bag bulges as though the contents are straining to get out. The humid air has resulted in the skin being pulled taut to the bone. The back of the chair is visible through the bullet wound.
Hello, I am Moses. What is your name?
Moses found another body.
Getting a really bad feeling here.
Just a little further.
He's a very smart bear. You will make all indulgences to our representative Baron as if he were Kane himself. As of this 800 hour, the mule has initiated quarantine. Supplies and water will be rationed, so listen up, fuzz nuts. If this is your first quarantine experience, crockery only gets washed once per day after evening chow. One flush only. Get used to the shitter smell or pucker up. You get one fresh water shower a day. I'll be keeping an eye on the meters. One meal pack per employee, company or commission per shift. These restrictions do not apply to corporates. We'll adjust rationing to accommodate their schedule and proclivities. I'll be hassling the mule for updates on how long this will take, how long this will last. Hopefully it's only a drill like last time. It's been 3 weeks since this lockdown quarantine bullshit started. Somebody really humped the bunk. I miss you, Evett. I hope you are safe down there. 25 days in and still no updates. Not a word from Evett. The banging and shouting you've been hearing over the last hour would be unannounced arrival of a SEC team. The ship they arrived on, the Sebastian, is moored to the DS-15 Dock 5, which is out of bounds. Do not screw with these guys. They stormed the facility like they were raiding a goddamn drug lab and had itchy trigger fingers for anyone standing in their way. These war chickens are taking orders directly from corporate, and the rest of us are just in the way. I'm available if you have any questions or concerns, but keep your eyes open for GOD's sake. Keep your distance. Keep it together, Don. Your crew needs you. Evett will be fine. I got more bad news. The Weather Service has alerted us to a mother of a large shitstorm approaching our mobile Chernobyl from the southwest. Our own ping jockeys predict we've got about 9 hours before it hits, so tend to any hatches and bulkheads. You know the drill. Get those supplies strapped down or brought in and make sure your assigned cargo has been mag-locked. I want everything to be ship-shape. Let's not take any chances here. The storm looks like an angry one, and the grunt work will help us keep our minds off things. 49 log entries were erased. Attention, with the storm rocking in 2 hours, we were given the marching orders. Pack up your shit and get to Dock 5 in 30 minutes. No exceptions, move it! Kane's reign. Someone at HQ didn't want us talking and flipped a kill switch. Does the bear look evil? I think he's got his... You know what, you're right. I thought this was like him looking up. But no, he's got... Hey, don't worry about it. He's a very smart bear. Someone at HQ didn't like us. All outgoing net functionality is dead with a single exception. Kane Luna. It's the only place our hardware is tacking to right now, but it looks like... Excuse me. By the looks of it, it's a hell of a conversation. Mule comms are still good, but our broadcast blackout means they're also cut off from the rest of the world, and I'm starting to think that's the point. The Mule hardline died. No more chatter from Kane Luna, screams from maintenance. Part of me regrets not boarding the Sebastian when it left, but I couldn't abandon my crew, or Evett. It's nice to have her close, even like this. I keep wondering if I could have saved her if I'd fought my way down earlier. Rationally, I know they'd have shot both of us, but maybe it would have been better to die together instead of just finding her too late. I'll meet my maker soon. Waiting is agony, and I'm just too tired for it. But I think it would be nice to watch the fireworks with her, sit together one last time before everything comes crashing down, listening to our hearts beat in tune as we join the Nexus.
Children should not try this.
I don't have a real heart, but I do have a brain. Aim and fire at targets identified as genetic sensors. I love his run cycle. It is great. Let's see if I can rip this up. That goes there. I need to get the fuse back in here, it looks like. Let's put the bionic heart right there. Yeah, rip this up. Nah, I gotta get something in there. Is there stuff on the windows? Let's see. I'm sure there is. Talking about these windows, right? Or these guys? Actually, we have her. We haven't talked to in a while. Oh, you know what I can do? Let's get the screwdriver, maybe. And pull this up. Hey, there we go. Hello. I like your tattoo, dude. Variegated hanging chain clink quietly in the soft currents of the draft. It's unclear what purpose this piece of equipment serves. The best guess is that it analyzes whatever is dropped into the receiver, but it's impossible to know without power. Sure, that's not blood. It's only ketchup. Girl, you just ripped it out. Hmm. I need to turn the powers on. There we go. Give me that fuse. You donated blood yesterday? Well, thank you for that. Put this in there. Hey, look at that. I did it. Charged up, baby. Back to the bear. He's a very smart bear.
Something has activated behind me. Something colourful. Hope loved colours.
A ghostly visage floats in silence above the hollow table. It appears to show a man-made structure on the ocean floor. Need a disc. You got an A+ on your blood test, your blood exam. Good job, dude. Okay, I need to. Oops. Start crawling back. So we got everything. Oh, there's something.
This is not safe for children to eat.
Look at that. Food's still on the plates.
Yeah. They left in a hurry.
Or didn't leave at all.
Hmm. I'm sure this will be important later. Are you talking? Is there the handprints in the captain's captain's area? Up here in these windows? Hmm. I saw it. Help. Help me. Play? What does play mean? That make no goddamn sense. I think it's this guy. I wonder if it's we have to switch power. Nope, power's done. Wait, maybe I take that. Aha!
What is it?
Separated the power source from this heart. Was completely embedded into the meat.
Wash your hands, Mac.
Can feel the electricity buzzing from the whatchamacallit. I see now. Here we go. And then we take this, and then we take this, and then we use our engineering degree, and we put them together like this.
That actually worked.
What did you do, Charlie?
Just mimicked the sound of a human heart to get this security implant to work. Nothing big.
So smart, Charlie.
I see why you keep him around.
Charlie's very smart. Magnet. Magnet. Ta-da!
Jesus. I got 2 more bodies here.
Like the ones upstairs?
No. No, these are worse. And they're in body bags.
I'm getting really close to calling this, Charlie.
Clumps of dried viscera still cling to the ground, and the sight and scent of which make your primal instincts spike. The hope that the splatter was caused by a dropped corpse is hardly comforting, but the alternative is too terrible to consider. Putrid excretions have stained the canvas sheets. The torn pages from an operating manual are doused with water. The text is barely legible, but it is apparent that the diving bell can be submerged at great depths.
Wow. The diving bell? It's huge. I mean, this thing can take an enormous amount of pressure.
How far down do you think they were going?
With equipment like this, deep. Very deep.
Oh yeah, you know it. We're going down.
This isn't an oil rig, Mac. It's some kind of lab.
It's an alien!
I see it. It explains why there's no AIS. Yeah. They're operating off the grid out here.
But why?
They got aliens! Oh, God. Gollum.
I'm slowly growing accustomed to my... Oh, it's K. Accustomed to my condition following the unfortunate incident. In many ways, the noose hanging over my head has sharpened my intuition and emboldened my drive. I'm beginning to accept that it was a necessary catastrophe that allowed me to push beyond my previous capabilities. The downside is that I have no one to consult on scientific matters. The other research staff here dawdle in minor work while the rest are goons, trained only in manual labor. My closest peer is the occult expert Baron. Still, we are forbidden from addressing him directly or making eye contact, which is a ludicrous authoritarian move. Still, even in isolation, I have ideas. I've been thinking about how I can turn this curse of mine into a boon. I'm curious to see how it would affect other biomatter. Watching the cooks sit at the edge of the platform and fish gave me an idea of where I could find suitable test samples. Oh, she's the one that put her bodily fluids in everything. I may not have access to that sexy mule research, but my position affords me some perks, including shared samples. I've been analyzing a fascinating sample from Alpha's old Sheila project. Based on the generated model, its vestigial organs appear to have no use. The eyes were hollow sacks of fluid, and the legs were of different sizes, but Sheila is not the Holy Grail. It is merely an evolutionary stepping stone. The Pteropedia Sacchalensis 139 is our salvation, but it remains beyond my grasp as a mere cane supplicant. Mr. Darren, while I understand that proper procedure must be followed, your ignorance threatens my research and well-being. Unfortunately, corporate is currently preoccupied with organizing the Omega construction, so I'm forced to debase myself by going through you to obtain my injections. Don't confuse these with some farcical dietary supplements. Without them, the nanites in my blood would corrode my bone to the point of shattering, after which the same nanites would perpetually rebuild the shards into increasingly hideous forms. It is not a pleasant experience, nor one that correlates with a long life expectancy. If my calcium injections aren't on the next shipment, I will ensure that your contract is terminated and your mother is thrown into the gutters. Label these as the highest priority of my life, and your continued employment depends on it. She's got nanites. That explains the calcium shipments. I don't mean to gloat, but my work has yielded impressive results. The introduction of my nanites has revived cells within the bone marrow samples, and they continue to divide at a healthy rate. Moreover, the resultant growth continues to expand exponentially. It will soon be complex enough to allow for initial biological analysis of the retrieved corpses. I managed to synthesize my very own PS-139 from the remains brought here for Baron. Watching the bioculture mature fills me with pride and relief. It will mark my milestone achievement, one of the few I've managed since we first arrived chasing those signals. I also admit to some dark pleasure in knowing I was right to stay despite Dr. Al-Kabor's attempts to replace me with Dr. Yamada. Unfortunately, although predictable, others are covetous of success due to shifting scope. The experiment and all relevant documentation will be reallocated and escalated. I've made contact with an old friend on the mule. He is eager to share his findings with me. Listen here, you little bilge turd. I will personally report you to Baron if you are improperly disposed of my specimens again. I won't have the base-born interfering with company business. I should have you thrown in the brig. I demand to know who else was involved. As if working with His Highness Baron and his protoheliosis problem wasn't bad enough, nothing functions properly on this floating rust bucket. They are all interfering weasels here. If Kane catches a whiff of my side projects, there may be a problem. I've told my connection that our clock is now ticking. Tick-tock. I need to hurry.
Factories will wrap up within a few hours. Mule operations concluded, and the Bell has been recalled. As such, you will be required to carry specific equipment aboard the Sebastian. I am currently preoccupied with the processing and collecting crucial documentation, but I have earmarked the relevant machines for your convenience. Consider this your apology to me for disposing of my chore data samples. Your friend squealed like a pig when I applied the right pressure. If admission of guilt is beyond your character, I imagine the promise of escaping several weeks of water and food rationing will be an appropriate motivator. PDA, clone to the device. I scribbled the code to the Chimera Mass Storage Unit on one of my reports, and I cannot find it for my life. But not to worry, I have the research encoded on a data disk. I am leaving this PDA as backup should I return. Onwards to a bright future. An odd-looking skeleton.
Mac, look at this. It looks ancient. Like a fossil.
And not human either. I like this place less and less.
An odd-looking skeleton. The cracked, jagged, childlike skeleton is displayed on the medical examination table. Body's riddled with insect bites. While subsurface vestigial knows some sort of binding on the bones. Binding to be caused. Both the walls and floor are covered in thick padding, presumably to offer protection to any valuable or fragile items of interest brought in for study.
Charlie, what in Kane is that?
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's ancient. And doesn't have anything to do with Kane.
Time to leave. A large coin-shaped disc dominates this side of the room. The quality with which the stone has been sculpted suggests it was made with modern-day equipment, though the numerous symbols emblazoned on the surface do not resemble any glyphs you recognize. A cage of carved bone wraps around a black monolith of an unknown origin. This motherfucker's Stargate! Various documents and scrawled notes blanket portions of the workstations, otherwise populated by a collection of archaic occult textbooks, academic journals, and digital cassettes. There's a body in there! And it looks like it's actually inside another... It's inside a head. Because here's the lower mandible, and here's the top part. It looks like an alligator skull. Who's knocking? All right, who wants, anybody want some microwave? You want some chicken tendies?
Huh. Look at these drawings.
I like these. They are pretty.
You and I have very different definitions of pretty, Bear.
So there's a code right here. Something 09. Yeah, it's strange they don't show me my collection, like stuff I picked up to look at. $180. $180. 9. Hey, I got a chicken tendy. Ew! I'm sure I saw the amorphous blob move. I suspect that they grew this from the bone marrow extract of that weird-looking skeleton. He's a very smart bear. Can I rip it open? Where on God's green earth did Charlie find this thing? Is that an eye? I swear it has an eye. Nope, can't rip it open. Wait. Everyone has different texts for different things. Let's see. Sticky fun. Hope would love to play with this. Screwdrivers are not toys. No, because they will poke your eyes out. Use the screwdriver on the mass. This is a metal stick for reaching under chairs so that Charlie can retrieve toys. Mac threw my previous screwdriver at a dolphin. I'm beginning to think he has anger issues. Damn. Alright, so we got the mass. It's pulsating. The Chimera mask got you hankering.
Can you hack that?
Not by myself. Moses, I'm gonna need your help here.
My Charlie.
Hey, there's the data disk. Elevator diagram. That's the bell, and that's the bell. So now I can use that data disk, I believe. Probably on this guy. Ta-da! Put that in there. We got the data disk. Keeping the Chimera mass with me. Then we go to our very smart bear. Put that in there. Wait, is this gonna kill Charlie if I put this up here right now? Let's find out. Oh, no, we're good. Engage.
What the hell was that?
I opened the door.
A door? What'd you use, dynamite?
Guns are not toys, Mac.
He has a gun now?
What are you complaining about? He didn't shoot you.
Not yet.
I am a very smart bear now.
See, he's a very smart bear. Then don't you forget it. Look at that
I'm here,
stride.
Charlie.
Good work, Moses. I need you to override the terminal inside the big metal ball. Can you do that?
I am a smart bear now.
A very smart bear. Look at that walk. Look at it. I love it.
This place is not safe or happy. Children should not play here. This water is dark. I do not like water. In water you are powerless.
I know, little guy. I know. You can do it. You're brave and strong.
I am brave and strong.
Yeah, look at that! Yeah!
Connection
It's
secure.
typing!
Attempting firewall override.
Security pre-checks complete. Bulkheads have been opened.
Charlie, computer says doors are open. I'm heading your way.
Okay, roger that.
Those pods going fast.
Tick-tack, tick-tack, tick-tack.
I'm inside. This place is leaking bad.
Seem intact?
It's solid. Kane built it like they build everything. To last.
Let's see, let's go to these other places first. See if there's
Like
any.
this size, there'd be a big crew. What happened?
What if they're stuck below?
Underwater? Wouldn't last long under pressure like that.
Depends on what's down there.
Don't forget this. This is important. I don't know if it is, but you know.
How long has that food been there, you think?
Don't know, hard to tell. With all the moisture. At least a few weeks. Rest in peace, Captain. May your mind reach the Nexus.
You really think he had a transcendence implant?
You never know.
Transcendence implant. Oh no, they're uploading our consciousness. Well, I'm gonna say they're uploading some people's consciousness. If you can afford it.
Those bodies. Maybe a shark attack?
Wounds are too uniform. Shark teeth rip the shit out of flesh.
Language, Mac.
What about that guy upstairs? The damage on him?
Yeah, that was something else.
It was an occultist shark.
Intentional. Maybe someone lost it. You know, went psycho.
Check out the alien.
What in hell?
Have you ever?
No. Never.
Coverstone notes redacted from volcanic rock. We've only found on the blank. Right. Where'd the bear come from? We've had it. It was our daughter's teddy bear, smart bear, and our wife. I'm assuming it's our wife. Our wife made him a very smart bear. Now,
I don't think we should be doing this. We don't have any idea where this thing goes.
It goes down.
You know what I mean.
I'm not going back to the boat. You can leave if you want to, but I'm staying.
God damn it, you take too many risks too easily.
And you don't fight hard enough for things that are important. Mac, this one time, will you just trust me? We're all we've got left.
We're all we've got left.
Fine. Okay. Okay.
this was a mistake. No, I don't want to get in the submersible.
This thing just keeps on going.
Have we ever been this deep?
Deep? Yeah, the Crozier was close.
Not by half. That was under an ice shelf.
Deep? I love that job. It's good, clean salvage. In and out, no surprises. No bodies.
We are deep.
Yes. There are bodies. We've worked with bodies before. So far, there's been
So
nothing.
far.
Why?
I'm sorry, Mac, but you know I'm right. You know without this, we're at a dead end. We won't be able to.
Are we underwater?
Just for a little while, Mose.
I do not like water. In water, you are powerless.
At least the bear gets it.
I like how creepy Moses is now. Oh yeah, that's perfectly fine right there. Yeah, no problem. Don't worry about the giant skull. Who's typing? All right, it only took me an hour and a half to get through chapter 1 this time. Last time it took me like 2 hours or so. So this is all new stuff. Not in the demo.
Warning. Docking bay depressurized. No atmosphere present. Warning.
Well, glad it told us. We'd be dead in 90 seconds in there.
Not just us. If there's no life support, does that mean there's no survivors?
Charlie Mac, I do not need life or support.
Lucky you.
Yes. Moses, go for it. See if you can pressurize everything out there.
Smart bear. I love how creepy the AI is. Yo, you guys want some Juca-Cola? Who needs sleep?
Would be the best game choice here.
No bodies. No one at all.
And it looks sealed off.
Where did everyone go? Someplace further in?
Moshe or Moses means drawn from water.
Hello, good sir. I hope you all had a great rest and are ready to tackle the week ahead. Remember, a curious mind gets results, so don't be afraid to ask questions and seek new opportunities.
Cool. Equipment and clutter were shoved aside with intent more concerned with clearing a path in haste and less with hygienic cleanliness.
Locked.
Keep looking, Mose.
My Charlie.
There's a code right here. Stop it! It's winking at me. Air filtration pump site's dead. Its function have ceased for such time that the atmosphere has been starved and strained of vital life support.
These doors are locked.
I figured. Emergency bulkheads came down.
Then people could still be alive on the other side.
The glass is too thick for a bear. It needs a Mac. This is not safe for children.
Someone wanted food bad.
Purge expired Jucca paste. Oh. There's a jam. Stick. Nope. Screwdriver. I'll take the saw blade. He needs to spray gunfire again. Call mule maintenance.
I see we have a lot on our plate. Your debt is vital to us. So let's ensure we're all working
Oh, this is the debt pit.
and deliver on our commitments.
Blunt saw blade. Whoa, hey!
No, I do not like dogs, Charlie Mac.
Just push past it, it won't bite you.
I do not like dogs, Charlie.
He's terrified, Mac.
This dog is bad.
It's a toy. It doesn't get scared, not really. And through there's the only way to get us out of here.
And if he's ripped to shreds, then we're done.
You care about that thing too much.
This dog must be very hungry.
Good doggy. Let's get you some paste. Mmm, yummy! Hope was never allowed any because it was awful for her tummy. Doggy. Here you go.
Eat. Bad dog.
That's a big dog. Its head was the size of the entrance.
I do not like tight places, Charlie.
Sure like complaining, though, huh, Bear?
You're doing great, Mose.
Bad smells. Dead smells.
Regulator valves. Hydrogen, xenon. Oxygen, helium. Broken handle. Twin device controls gas flow in the atmosphere as part of the mule's life support system. The optimal gas mix is critical for human survival in this deep sea installation. We are a muggus right now. A breeze is gently blowing through the vent grill. It smells like stale, greasy hair and dust. Small puffs of smoke occasionally discharge out of the finger-like mold growth, projecting robust, sickly scent. The minute contraction simulating an unsettling impersonation of respiration. Ooh. Thick, sticky veins of organic matter have grown along the ducts. A sordid emulation of the cabling worming between various ports and junctions. A cloying scent accompanies the growths, carried on swirling ghostly fumes. Uh-oh. Oh, it's not xenon, it's helium, of course. I'll come back to that. The post-human form burst outward in fungal bloom. A cavalcade of floral gross vomit from the rigid ribcage cradling a delicate spine. Bizarre vegetation eagerly extends along the surrounding floor, a morbid garden fueled by necrotic substance.
Hello, I am Moses.
What in hell?
Is that human?
Hello?
The fucking heart is still beating, Charlie.
Language, Mac.
Those look like flowers? Some sort of vegetative growth?
Flowers. They float too.
Spores. There's spores coming off that thing. Moses, get away from it.
My Mac.
Yep, we found the Nurgle pit.
The Central Atmospheric Monitoring System requires recalibration.
I can read. Thanks, Bear.
A loud and persistent hum drones just beyond the iris portal, the vibrations of which drum and dance along with the nearby framework. There's the dog. The dog's matted coat adheres to its body like cream fur rug. Its ribs protrude like a xylophone ready to play a heartbreaking melody. Hello, dog. That is a very big dog. Oh, there's a PDA over here.
Mission success, I managed to smuggle Missy into my quarters. I'm glad I forked out a few extra ration packs for her handbag breed. I figured I can walk her at night between shifts and stuff her down my overalls if anybody gets close.
Missy got real big.
Construction has commenced on the exterior framework of the new site entrance. Fabricate fabrication will take about 2 months with the pre-built sections we have to work with. After the shell has been constructed, we can begin connecting the umbilical and draining seawater from the structure. Missy has outgrown her carry case. She is most definitely not a toy Pomeranian. Ever since we cut into the structure, I've been having bizarre dreams and waking up in a cold sweat with my eyes wide open. In the most recent vision, I'm lying paralyzed on a stone slab. I hear a growl and a grunt to my left, and then I see a naked crying child to my right. Suddenly my legs start burning and I feel pressure on my prostate. Then I realize they're cutting me open from my anus to my chest. I look up and scream, but no sound comes out. Their cold eyes stare into my soul.
What's with all the butt stuff and aliens?
Prefabrication took slightly longer than expected due to unidentified electrical interference, but we've finished assembling the outer shell. The crew has dubbed it the blister. By my estimation, we will begin draining the blister, so to speak, in early January. Note, several inspection drones went missing. They are not showing up on the mule roster. Review of Zombie Shark. One of Brian Henderson's lesser-known monster movies, a shark is brought back from the dead by waste runoff and wreaks havoc on a small seaside town. The practical effects aren't convincing, but they're fun. I have seen a shark with half its face missing, and Henderson took some creative liberties. Missy and I give it a 7 out of 10. The scrubbers have been bugging some of the welding units. I recommend they be deactivated until construction is complete. Furthermore, I would like to report that Robert Follis has commandeered some company equipment, including UAVs and sample collectors for personal use. Hijacked drones have repeatedly buzzed our construction site at dangerous speeds. Bruno Courier, all contacts. Mr. Bruno Courier suffered a minor injury today when a series of pipes burst on the blister. The violent pressure change in his suit resulted in a dual pneumothorax. The damage to his lungs is irreparable. A complete transplant has been scheduled and billed to his company account. Mandatory indentured debt obligation has been extended to 15 years until the principal has been repaid. Doesn't matter if it's the company's fault, you're paying for it.
Further investigation will be necessary, but the company has been indemnified as per Article 1287 of Mr. Corrier's employment contract. We wish him a full recovery and a prompt return to his post. I feel horrible. Missy was alone for 3 days until Milford rescued her. It's been 2 months since the accident and I still can't sleep. Whenever I visit the dig site, I get the feeling I'm being watched. It's mostly quiet, but some nights I can hear something moving deeper in the temple. I've talked to Dr. Shaw about it, and she says I'm suffering from trauma-induced hallucinations. Doctors never listen. I had strange dreams before the accident. At least I'm not alone down there. Sometimes Missy lets out a blood-curdling yelp, reminding me of Cujo with her raised hackles. But she also sensed a stirring below. Review Inside Out 2. Insides Out 2. I only made it through a few minutes. The scene with the critter moving in the protagonist's belly really got to me. Unrealistic and gross, done exclusively for shock value. The last of the Omega equipment has been transported to the temple. My contract is almost up. After that, Missy and I will head to the surface for some much-needed R&R, and then we can begin chipping away at my debt. Lake isn't returning my calls, and neither is Lester. This is the second poker game they've missed. Come to think of it, Lake has bounce in his step, but he's banging someone on the mule. Me, I'm a one-lady man, and that lady has 4 legs. I yearn to have a waking dream again. It took some convincing, but Dr. Shaw finally prescribed me a Fat Man. You're supposed to take a drug orally, but I've heard it can produce realistic hallucinations when taken as a suppository. So that's the road my Fat Man will take. Come on, man. No, this is not goat fucker guy. Goat fuck whatever it's called, whatever that guy was called it. This is a new guy. Bingo! It worked! Time slowed. A rhythmic beat took my body to a new plane of existence as I was pulled from my mortal coil. I was on a granite slab again, but this time I spoke. I could understand the words of the song and it was beautiful. Something crawled under my skin, into my heart, and behind my eyes. The church bells chimed, and Jesus rose from the quivering mass of flesh. I was not scared, and it all felt so real. Well, he took the Fat Man and he shoved it up his ass. I don't know. People have some weird names for other things. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. We just gotta mention this guy shoved a Fat Man up his ass just so he could see Jesus. We headed straight for the ventilation shaft when the screaming started, and who should we find but Bazigand. He was releasing some kind of vaporized agent into the ventilation system while cackling like a deranged demon. He came at me with his fist balled up and beat me unconscious with the canister he was carrying. That was the last mistake he ever made. When I came to, I saw that Missy had torn his throat out of his neck. I must have inhaled a massive dose of whatever poison he was trying to circulate around the mule, because I passed out again. When I woke up a few days later, my loyal pooch had eaten what was left of Tij. We're surviving on salvaged Juca paste. We have enough for a few months, or at least until the air purifiers give up or reset. I have no idea what the correct settings are, and Bazigand damaged the equipment. I'm sure the rescue team is close. I feel wrong. All I hear is a rhythmic beat, and it's driving me crazy. Are the children singing again? Their voices echo against the walls of my cranium. We're reaching for heaven. We must ascend. Missy's at my side. Her friendship is all that matters. Well, I guess Missy stayed with him. Let's see. All right, 49. Oh, that is xenon, and then helium. So 49, 150. No nitrogen, huh? Inert gas scrubber. Counter diffusion. Sat decompression. So helium 49. Or hydrogen 49, helium 50. Oh, there's only ads. So I gotta change this guy then. Probably. See what happens with that. It's all added. We'll just keep adding. Okay, so okay, it goes back. Yeah, it seems kind of odd. Well, something ticked. Something went. Whirr! It's a good shape for chewing. Let's see if she can fix it. Nope. Reasonably well made and sturdy, so it's kept its shape despite the breakage solidly, and then can probably jury rig this into something category.
Kane Corporation is the journey of the self, through and back to the self. So let's focus on our personal growth and development and the company's success.
There's also this right here, too. The PDA. To the regulators. It gave me a ding. Dog. So of course. Suggested settings: inert gas scrubber 20%, counter diffusion 54, sat decompression 26. So my warlord? No, not at all. I'm a very smart bear. The only problem is that I can't... do anything with this, because the handle's broken. So I can't change these. So the gas scrubber needs to be 20. Counter diffusion 54. And sat decompression 26, but we can't. We need to fix this. We need to fix this handle. Wait a second. Nope. Thought I could bend it or break it. Break the screwdriver. I'm a very smart bear.
I see we have a lot on our plate. Your debt is vital to us.
Can I take this back? No. Break that with anything? Nope. There's nothing here. There's definitely something in here. Maybe I can like rip something out of that guy's body. So maybe I'm missing something on this guy. I am. Well, nothing I can use right now. So maybe there's something more I need to do here. Hmm. $49, $150, and it's 3. Then it's scratched off. $49, $150. I'm gonna try that again. Yeah, so you had the... Something said, "Oh, good job!" Yeah, hint.
Something sharp could cut through the vines. If only I had claws.
I mean, it's a hint. I mean, but I don't know how to. I don't know where to take that hint. Can you guys do something with any of this? Maybe I get that saw blade again, but it's dull, so I don't know. It's the only thing I can think of at the moment.
See, we have a lot on our plate.
Take this back. No. No. Break it. No. Can't do anything with this guy either. If only I had claws! Screwdriver. Rod. Handle. Hey, Deoxy, how you doing? 17 months? I appreciate that. That's what I'm doing, using everything on everything. Yep, doesn't, can't use that. Strangely large vine ripples like the sinews of a giant's arm, strangling the atmospheric control terminal. And then there's this thing right here, but nothing there. There's definitely like one spot I'm missing. This is PDA. That's that. What on earth am I missing? I'm hinting it. Okay. So what's great is that, let me show you guys. So, does it pop up here? No. Well, anyway, they tell you they have the the step-by-step guide to beat the game. They actually added it in. Hint, they call it the hint guide. So it's literally the step-by-step how to beat the game, but I'm not gonna go past unless I get really, really stuck. Give the dog the Juca paste. You will live in love. We're climbing an event. Take note of the diagram on the bottom left. We did. Take note of the settings. Yep. Remove the broken handle. Yep. Really? That's what it is? I thought I did that. Let me show you guys what it was. You wanna know what it was? It was this.
And we have a working handle.
That's a plus.
That's what it was. That's what it was. Okay, so let's see. Now that we can do this. 20%, 54, 26. 20, 54, 26. $20, 54, 26. There we go.
Attention. Central atmospheric monitoring system has been calibrated. Attention.
And that was that. Hey.
I'll leave here soon.
Good work, Mose. Cleverest bear. Meet us back at the main lobby.
I am the cleverest bear.
He's the cleverest.
Here.
The smartest and the cleverest.
What the hell just...
This place isn't as intact as I thought. Pressure differential caused it to buckle.
Is Charlie Mac okay?
The diving bell's destroyed. There's no way back up.
Bigger issue is we're trapped, and it's flooding. What were you saying before? All calm beneath the surface.
Is Charlie Mac okay?
No, Moses. We're not. It's flooding in here. We need a way out.
Beat this thing up.
I can try and break the glass.
Broken glass is dangerous, Mac.
Thank you, Moses.
Bring it!
Ah, damn it. The control box is shorted.
You'll have to bridge the short.
Screwdriver.
The handle won't stay down. The door won't stay open.
What are we...
You get through the door.
But...
I'll figure it out. Get through it. Go!
Workshop station, storing and charging handheld meters. Stand before collecting, monitoring, and tracking.
Mac?
There's a body over there.
Moses? Mac, can you hear me? God damn it.
Remains. The wretched remains of a diving suit and its occupant. Vital fluids have long since bled out from the rendered torso. The trail of gristle and dried blood suggests that he had climbed through the portal as it had closed. Alright, I'll take that.
Charlie, you there? Read me.
Mac, are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, don't get too excited. Still flooding in here. Running out of headspace, fast.
Okay. We'll figure it out. Figure it out.
Time to swim! Pressure magnet. Okay. That's not gonna work. Oh, it's up there. I'm working on it. No, I'm working on it. It's fine. Duh. I hear him dying. No. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, that goes there. One. There we go. I did it!
Maintenance requested.
Moses.
Hello, Mac. Your situation does not seem fun.
Well, you're not wrong. Can you open this vent? I hit the maintenance request.
My Mac.
Doggy. Is it this one? No. Missy's good. There's one over here. One over here. No, that's not it. Smart bear. Smart bear. Open it.
Routine maintenance is important.
Not bad. bad, Bear.
Mac, I am glad you are not dead.
More than just a toy, isn't he?
You may have a point.
Where are you?
I think, an escape pod bay. Looks sealed, though. Give me a second here.
Secure unlocking iris leads to the water overflow chamber below. Access appears to be controlled elsewhere. Squat domed room offers a dry reprieve, though presents little in the way of the warmth of any clear path onward. Instead, the structure subtly shifts to and fro as it jostles with ocean current, accompanied by whispers of metallic murmuring.
Yeah, it's the escape pods. And big shock, they're all gone.
At least someone got out of here alive.
The absence of functioning escape capsules paints a grim landscape for those who now find themselves stuck within the metallic ocean floor maze. Lost and clamoring through an abandoned and flooded facility, escape facilities expended or defective, you've leaped into the catastrophic long after others clamor to escape it. Failed escape capsule. A single remaining escape capsule has jammed itself shortly after launch. The interior bulges with strange growths and dusty powders gradually tumble out from the opening, carrying a fetor of honey and spoiled meat. Uh-oh.
Wait. Pods aren't all gone. And not everyone escaped.
What do you mean? Someone's alive?
In one of the pods. They're not moving, but I can hear them inside. Hello? Can you hear me? Are you hurt? Not gonna be easy. Lock will be pressurized. If you can hear me, I'm gonna try and get you out of there. Just stay calm.
He said, looks like he tried to break through with whatever this thing is. We're gonna need to find something else. Yep, we used our screwdriver already. One of the few stasis pods within the room, though this one lies empty. Its previous occupant already been disgorged and placed into the surgery table.
This is not a good place to play. It smells wrong. Like dead things.
Ever wonder what the point was of putting olfactory sensors on a toy?
Maybe because it makes him more real.
You are either real or you're not.
You're right, Mose. I'm sorry.
What's going on over here? It's another QR code. I wonder if that one works. Oh, he's moving. Hang on, buddy. I gotta check it. I gotta look at your QR code. If it works, does it work? No. I can't get it. Yeah, I can't get it. I tried to scan it. 7154. The dock-mate surgery apparatus continues to perform a set task, undeterred by the chaos around it. The hewn subject has been carved out repeatedly, its spinal column ground to paste, funneling blood and depositing meaty scraps onto absent receptors. Lemonectomy. That's a long time, huh? Okay. It's been going on for 4,300 hours. A rat!
Hello, I am Moses.
Volunteer pods. What were they doing here?
You know the answer to that. If they were here by their own accord, they were paying off debts to Kane. If.
Defredus mail.
These are in pain.
Oops. Oops. The body floats in stasis contaminant, contorted but cradled by half a dozen umbilical cables and haloed by interior lights. Deaf and blind to the horror in which it now incubates, the form invokes some degree of envy for the peace in which it slumbers. Well, he's dead now. Sorry. I think. Boland. 1,300 days in stasis. $833 days in stasis.
These suffer. It is painful.
Oh, this is awful.
May their minds find the Nexus.
Okay, bye! Oh.
You are in product storage, a restricted area.
Is that a scorpion? What the fuck? That is a scorpion! Why are there scorpions down here? Kill it! The room's atmosphere is still and frigid. The equipment management terminals are smeared with dark, sticky, congealed substance. I like how it's product and the cryo eggs. Inside the stasis pods, a row of corpses hangs like grotesque puppets tangled in the pipes and wires that had once provided life, now no more than a lifeless trope of dry husks. Cryo eggs. I feel like they just froze a bunch of females, and they're using that for the cryo eggs. The only sound in the room is the hiss of static from the monitors. Their flickering light illuminates the leather chair. The cracks in its surface evident enough even beneath the shroud of dust that covers it. Female humans.
Charlie, Hope's favorite.
Favorite what?
A shark. Hope's favorite animal.
It is lovely.
They're combining humans and sharks!
You are in Aquarium H1.
Shark. The ogreish man-eater lies vivisected. Its rendered flank a petri dish of jutting fungal growths. Distressed organs drenched in pus-stained blood twitch in time with cabling force down the creature's throat, trapping it in perpetual nightmarish life.
Hope's favorite. Cold. It no longer breathes.
That harpoon. Be careful, Bear. It's explosive tipped.
My Mac.
I'll take that. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Basagan. This is the guy that went crazy and started to break shit. On behalf of the Choka Board, I congratulate you on your speedy recovery in brand new lungs, liver, upper intestines, lower intestines, stomach, and kidneys. You made a fantastic choice going with our premium Biofix range. Did you know that Biofix has been rated #1 in Japan for 6 years running? We're even using them in the oxygen system in the mule dive suits. Due to the cost of these items, you have been upgraded to Debt Band 1. You will be pleased to know that we could take your family's gross income as collateral. They have been transferred to Titan and given positions as hard labor specialists. Once your debt has been paid, they will be free to hand in their notice should they wish. I feel like I think the Titan, I think that happened in the last game, was the colony around Titan. I was raised as a salmon hatchery. I was raised at a salmon hatchery on Luna, according to my mother. I wanted to be a marine biologist since I was 5. I'm not the best swimmer, but I've gotten to know marine life intimately. Through books and laboratory research, my obsession with bloodthirsty man-eaters spurred me to seek a post at this facility. Working with great minds like Dr. Kubalius is an added perk. Tej, do you realize you lost 70% of your blood in the attack? Count your blessings, dude. I hope you take this as a sign to stop your crazy solo outings. What if you got hurt again? What if security finds out? I dragged your ass back to the mule this time, but I can't always be there for you. I know you're worried about your family, dude, but there are other ways to help them. Talk to me. We'll figure it out together. It's easy for her to tell me to stop. Her dad is rich. Meanwhile, my family is chipping away at rocks. Mr. Bazagan, the board has seen fit to approve your request for your specimen to be placed into your care, in light of your unique connection with the creature. However, we are aware of the unexploded spear gun shaft and request that you proceed with extreme caution. Management wants to know how this species survives at such depths. You are to report your findings directly to Dr. Atlas Moon. Dr. Kublius, I apologize if I interrupted you during a sensitive moment yesterday. I just wanted to tell you that I'm a huge fan of your work. Your thesis on memory-coded RNA was an inspiration to me. Could you spare me a few moments of your time when you're feeling better? I'd love to show you the research I'm working on. Of course, it's nothing as revolutionary as yours. Still, there's something strange about the fauna down there. Something more than can be accounted for by the extreme conditions. Do you ever wonder what the Omega boys are doing? Well, it's biowarfare, or something like that. I retrieved a sample from the corpse of one of the Omega Lab products before it was cremated. Do you know about the microbe's behavior towards genetic structure? I'm forwarding a copy of my report and the partial genome. With the deepest admiration, Tej. Tej, I heard you were back at the aquarium. We should talk. I've kept Jaws on ice, but it's still alive. And I will keep it that way until I have extracted every ounce of sweet revenge. Kublius, come on. I know you read these messages. I know you at least see them. Well, I found it. The microbe is in the shark, pulling apart its genetic structure and molding it back together like putty, just like it did with these Omega corpses. This species shouldn't even exist, but she is neither dead nor alive here. The microbe must be endemic to this region. It appears to form a symbiotic relationship with other organisms in the ecosystem, so everything is a little infected. There's something else too, additional genomic information that PS-139 brings with it. I can't quite understand it yet, but I'm getting close. I've been testing my PS-139 extract on the deep sleepers in the adjacent lab. Cut the microbe with holy dust and a little MDMA. I even put them out of stasis for a few minutes to get as much info as possible. Moon's pet product numbers was particularly violent, so I gave her a little extra juice and a surprise critter cocktail. Yeah, I'm breaking the law, but I'm all in now. I ordered 6 more. Hopefully I'll get some adult products this time. From now on, I'm using holy dust only, no MDMA. It provides the perfect neural delivery agent. From the supervisory board, I'm writing to you on behalf of the board of hereby order to a halt to any further excursions using Kane Corporation equipment or time. While the board appreciates your enthusiasm, it sees little value in your current research. Therefore, it does not deem the risk to Kane property justified. I'd also remind you that your family is several months behind on debt repayment. Speaking personally, I am shocked at your recklessness. Kane has graciously made you a better man, and this smacks of ingratitude. In parting, I offer some advice. Next time you have a great idea, disregard it. Look at your duty list and go back to work. Not shared hallucinations, memories from previous PS-139 hosts, all of them connected through a neural mycelium network. Imagine the entertainment value of all this shit. Test subjects. I need more test subjects. So everyone who gets infected gets those dreams of being in the cathedral of flesh. Lester, you old salt dog, come join me for a little holy dust tonight after your shift ends. Keep it on the down low. I'm keeping up appearances, letting them think I'm crazy. In an insane world, a sane man must appear totally bonkers. I slipped a bit of my magic dust to Korea while he was recovering in the medbay. He will be my control subject. After Lester survived my experiment, I decided to try the distilled PS-139 RNA extract on myself. My personal micro-dosing is proving fruitful. The process induces a waking dream that can only be described as a shared neural network of images, sounds, and emotions. I managed to limit the duration of the experience to a few seconds, and damn, it was a ride. I swear I touched God. The world melted into a Van Gogh painting, and I joined metamorphosed reality of a million minds screaming together. Milford lasted an hour. He's not doing well. Request for financial compensation for private research. A copy of my results is enclosed as proof of concept. These findings are going to revolutionize the entertainment industry. I know that your hands are firmly up the ass of every drug dealer from Cape to Cairo, and it would be grand if we could all benefit. Do you think I'm a fool? I know about the tumor, Publius. I got it out of Milford. The coward told me you're the reason it hasn't been removed. Why would that be? I looked up to you. Maybe I'm a fool, but only for that. Congratulations! Due to the sensitive and unconventional nature of the research and your blatant disregard for procedure, it has been decided that a more experienced project lead is needed to oversee the next phase of trials. We do not recognize private research. You will turn over all relevant data to Dr. Yamada's team upon their arrival. Hand over my research. I paid the price in my flesh and blood. Now they need to reciprocate, starting with you, Galacher. I'm releasing holy dust and aerosols PS-139 into the vents so that everyone can see God. Okay. I've called up an old contact topside. They're sending a courier in a week. Looking forward to sitting on a sunny beach collecting my 20%. You are all scientists. You must understand that suffering is essential to progress. I only recently grasped this, and now I am free. Well, I guess that's what happened. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Oh. Like, is that a tumor? With fingers growing out of it? Oh, yeah, that's a hand. More hands. Shark! Ah! It's a happy smile. Look, he's smiling. Jellyfish. What's in the trash? Who's that lady? Oh, Stasis. No entries found. Oh, you can change the wallpaper. Hell yeah. Woo. Yeah, we're definitely not aliens, but there's some interesting things down here. Fleshy jellyfish oscillate to unseen currents. Slender, spidery limbs twirl and gently dance in time to the creature's warbling core. Module is a chamber of aquatic defilement, where numerous fish have been subjected to torturous and invasive procedures. Sickly light emanates out from the sordid containment tanks, while the odor of damp and dead fish radiates from the floor. A gargantuan eel-like monstrosity lies suspended in water, its clouded eyes and statuesque stillness evidence of death long since welcomed. A thick throng of cabling vomits out of the slack maw before snaking towards a port on the far wall, while a dozen wires run the length of its form and puncture into its cranium. I love all the descriptive texts. What was that code? 7154?
Security system access granted.
Charlie Mac.
Mac, look at this.
Looks like a rover. Big one.
That could be our way out of here. Where is this, Moses?
I can show you.
Transmitting target coordinates.
Okay. Yeah, so that's not far.
Look at the
Honestly,
pressure.
I can make it there.
Seems like a big risk.
Well, that's our reality right now.
That seems a little too deep. Okay, never mind. It's not that deep. I'm just like, wait a gut. Oh, that's PSI. What's atmospheres? Okay. So the deepest for us is about 1086. That's the biggest recorded pressure in our ocean right now is 1086 bars. So we're pretty close to that right now. That's a lot of atmospheres. Alright, what else we got?
That's a little too many atmospheres for me, huh? I was gonna say that.
Found a suit. Rear thruster looks damaged.
Suit thrust is removed. Suit thruster maintenance should only be performed by trained certified technicians.
According to who?
Thruster. Igniter. They don't go together.
Cave systems. Biotechnological deep atmosphere environment suit. Systems check. Warning. Suit maintenance required before operation. Warning.
I see. She just put that thing on, huh?
Uses bio-lungs.
Ugh.
Yeah, looks like Biofix Mark 3 or 4. They're damaged though. And I think my only way out of here is fixing this thing.
You want to take a biodeus out onto the seafloor?
How hard could it be?
This woman.
Oh. Okay. So, to solve the oxygen CO2 problem, they just put another pair of lungs in there to convert it.
Should only be performed by certified technicians.
Careful with those. Carry disease just like any other organ.
I know how biotech works, Mac.
Cool. Bright lights. Self-propelled diving suit is a hybrid of a spacesuit and a submarine that allows for safe exploration of the ocean depths while maintaining exceptional flexibility, agility, and movement. Infinite O2 glitch. Exactly. What do we got here? You can see the guy's eyes right there. Research. Welcoming of a Newman to the collective. We are pleased to announce the birth of a Newman, placed in STEM on this very day, Jebediah, the first of his name. And it came to pass that the Nexus was plagued by the presence of one of the 9 who showed contempt for the rules and brought discord to the network with his injustices and judicious conduct. But the church is also merciful. It did offer Newman a chance. A chance to repent and reform its ways, so let this be a warning to all who dare defy the will of Cain. The consequences of disrespect and disobedience are severe, and none shall escape the fiery wrath of judgment. But fear not, for even in the darkest of times, Cain's light shines bright, and those who follow the path of righteousness shall be rewarded with a place in the Nexus, where they may thrive and reach their full potential, far away from the reach of the fiery abysms. May the light of Cain shine upon thee. Hey, Yada. How you doing? Alpha Lab construction, crew, status, decommissioning, early archaeological exploration. That's a crab! It's a big crab. He's got little tiny eyeballs right there. Jellyfish. Shark. That don't look like a normal fish. Something's wrong with that fish. Mr. Matt Barton. Happy birthday to me. I'm 90 years old and I don't look a day over 45. It's one of the perks of pampered life as an organ insurance product. Lifeblood Core at your service. To celebrate, I ordered a Casu Marzu and washed it down with a Canenoy di Sardonnay. Live maggots and all. I've always been a loner with a penchant for a good life, even during my time at La Vida Paradise, which only cost me a kidney. Now my family debt has finally been paid off, and the best is yet to come. Woo! It only took you 90 years! Have you had any more run-ins with scrubbers? When I'd go out to the pressure test a few months back, I'd see a swarm every 2 or 3 outings. Now I see one every time I leave the mule. Overhauled the Max Ocean M4 diving suit. Some parts still need to be replaced and repaired. Unsalvageable because they're melted by scrubbers. Okay. Okay. Congratulations on a winning streak. I heard you cleaned Matthews out. Buzzer sample. The bust. Scrubbers are being a pain in the ass again. Oh, for Cain's sake, the mule is in chaos. Yvette was hit with a stray bullet, which completely tore off part of her head, and Bernie's ribs were knocked in. Saw a rover at the bulwark during my sneak and peek, and it may come in handy. We stopped the base kill order. Fullus simulated the VAT, then killed the hard line between the mule and the DS-15. I cut the data tether to the deep sea simultaneously, and he nuked the uplink. I don't know how long the ruse will last, hopefully long enough for it to get topside. Headed back to the mule now, I'd die for a dollop of Alma's caviar and a saltine cracker. The Bell returned as scheduled, but headed oceanside after only 10 minutes. I hope some of the crew escaped. The Bell requires at least 1 occupant to ascend, and it sure as shit wasn't us in there. We mostly made it back. Robert, the scrubbers melted his suit. Al dente. I almost narked on dive re-entry trying to get away from them, but those electro squibs caused a power surge on the moon pool's iris door. Alas, there's been no rescue. I smell the ghastly aromatic stench of rotting onions like a putrid lobster bisque. Maps. So I guess that's where we are.
Charlie, what the hell?
It's, a dive suit. Looks like. Cut in half.
Yeah, so is the person inside it. Where the hell are you?
Looks like a dive suit bay. Oh god, there's another body here. Gonna keep looking. Maybe there's a way out, or a way to help you.
Be careful.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what's up, MD? I see you snuck in there. Alright, well, we need some lungs. There was a little lung thing over here. Let's see. If I blow holes in, if I blow into the holes, the bags go big. I'm a very smart bear. Biofix. Do that. There you go.
I do not like this, Charlie Mac. Everything is slimy. This is a dangerous place.
I know, sweetheart. But I need those lungs. If you can repair them. Can you try?
I am brave and strong.
We don't have any spinal fluid. Well, I guess now we're gonna get some spinal fluid. Wait a second. There's a perfect body right there. With easy access to the spinal fluid. Oh, come on, it's right there. Give me that juice. I need that juice. Chat, I'm gonna need some spinal fluid. Come on. Give your blood to the bear. Oh, give your spinal fluid to the bear now.
Hot things melt cold things. I must find a hot thing.
Probably don't need that yet. Don't think any of these guys will give me any fluid. Yeah, so there's gotta be fluid somewhere else. Yep, Moses is a very smart bear. He knows this. Okay, so it has to be somewhere here. Mm-hmm. It's gotta be something to cut that open. Hey, what if I do this? It's a cold thing. Come on, cold thing. Civil hypodermic syringe, small container suggests this was designed to take analysis samples rather than general medical practices. It's an excellent working order. Oh wait, what if I do this?
Rust got into this.
There we go.
Twisting it just right got the thruster working.
It's beyond repairable even for Charlie. Thruster without igniter. Okay. So then we repair this.
Good thing these thrusters are modular. Just put in a new igniter and there we are.
Okay, so I got that problem solved.
Alert. Suit thrust is replaced. Suit thrust is operating within established parameters.
Alright, so that's fixed. Okay. Sparks, the mobility system used in the dive suit's completely busted. Though apart from fireworks display. That could be a hot thing. And you know hot things melt cold things, right? Very clever bear. No, that does not work. Let's put this at the shark. What if I can grab it from this guy? And you know what? I think they talked about his spine being completely destroyed. Is this a hat? I can't fit anything inside, though. I love how they have different, different little flavor texts for the little things. Let's see, there wasn't really much going on in here that I know of. Yeah, nothing yet. Just check. True, true. You know, I think you're absolutely right. I think that was his spine that was jutting out too. Very clever bear. Very clever bear. Yup. Very smart bear. No. It doesn't work. Nothing over here yet. Okay, so nothing over here. Missy's still doing fine. Yeah, no, Missy has a spine. No, we can't use Missy. Yeah, I can't get to any of these people. They're already dead because I turned them off. I don't know why. Let's see that. Does that go in there? Oh. Oh! The coil is hot. Hot things melt ice. Very smart bear.
Hope's favorite is alive?
Good God.
Hope's favorite is alive.
Mouse, get away from that.
The shark's alive. And then we grab this. We do this. We do this. I guess not. Love to go fishing with some of these bad boys. Unfortunately, it looks designed to detonate whatever it impales. Can you do like this, maybe? No? How about rip it apart?
Spear
Yep.
tip meets explosive harpoon. And we've got something for cutting and blowing stuff up. Two of my favorite
A
pastimes.
real mean poker. It looks like it would deal as much damage coming out as it would going in. Explosive without ignition. Dangerous surprise and a... Okay, now. But now what if I do that?
Old thruster was useless on the dive suit, but works just fine as an explosive timer.
Waste not, want not, Charlie.
Let's see what he says, what it is. I'm allergic to things that go bang. Put that right there.
Guys, heads up. I'm about to blow this lock.
Loud noises.
Oh, yeah. Yeah! What the hell was that?
I didn't see. What happened?
It's like some kind of giant fucking insect.
Language, Mac.
It blew out of the escape pod. Ran right by me.
Oh, I missed it.
Would you prefer it stuck around?
I thought it was like some smoke.
Kane's reign.
You said they were alive.
Well, I thought they were.
Did that thing burst out of her?
Or feeding on her. Or...
Someone there. Someone actually there.
Radio signal added to active channels.
They were using this body suit radio. That's what I heard.
Someone there? Or more dreams in the haze.
Who is this? Are you part of the research team? Are you Kane?
Black. Dark. Can't see. Can't move. Explosions.
Are you hurt? Are you okay?
The haze. The pain.
He's rambling. We should try and find him.
Find him? What for? You remember the guy upstairs? All these other bodies? Who says he isn't the one running around doing it?
And if he isn't, he could help us. Maybe he knows a way out of here.
Haze in the dark. I am here. And nowhere.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna be much help.
Well, hey, we can get some spinal fluid now. A limb body slouches amongst the cables and electronics of the failed escape pod apparatus. The piece de resistance is this bizarre tableau. The lacerated flesh and muscle tissue bulge behind sallow skin. Hell is Moon. Has it been 5 years already? I've been down here for so long that I've forgotten how the sun feels on my skin. My ocular implants are malfunctioning again, and I really must stop procrastinating and get them checked out. Corporate offered to do a complete ocular transplant, but I refused. Being blind from birth has its benefits. My visual memory isn't clouded by manipulation and interpretation. This is not a disability, but a blessing in the land of the deceived. Dr. Kubilius has further tuned my bionics to interface with deep sleepers, so I can keep them under observation 24/7. An unseen bonus is that once I'm connected to their limbic system, I can access their emotions. I find catharsis in reliving their lives and seeing the world as they did when they walked free among the flock. What the fuck are you talking about? I have loved before, many years ago. She always saw the best in me, my Diana. I keep telling myself not to obsess over the products, but I just can't help it. I am particularly fond of the De Freitas family. Corporate acquired them 2 years ago, and they were shuffled around a lot before coming here. One moment on a trip to Mars, another shanghaied to the bottom of the ocean. My favorite is Product 645583. She has magnificent emotions. So passionate and raw, her dreams are fascinating. Appreciating her emotional range doesn't make me less culpable for her desecration, but it does make the work more enjoyable. Are they talking about the Stasis people? They are talking about the Stasis people. I am pleased to report that the isolation in cell cultures using immunofluorescent-based analytical procedures and nucleic acid determination molecular approaches has proven successful in detecting the identifying the PS-139 strain in the historical samples. It was Mule Poker Night and I won big again. Perhaps they sensed my loneliness. I really hope they're not letting me win. Dr. Moon, my report is attached for your perusal. The stasis pods of the 3 products I requested for study have just arrived. I will begin my observations post-haste. I am racked with guilt. Who knows where these products were headed when they were procured? Now they linger here in eternal sleep, poked and prodded in the name of scientific progress and profit. Their autonomy was disregarded and their rights and their bodies were violated. The other employees in this lab are under the illusion these people volunteered. Their ignorance is appalling, or they may know the truth and choose not to dwell on it. In the old days, we would have done the PS-139 research off-world, but since the resurrection of the Father, who can stop us? Who would dare to question the company and by extensions the church? I think everything enough. Moon, your guilt changes nothing. I knew she was special when I first connected with Product 645583, a lucid dream. I'm going to name her Diana. Oh. The deep sleepers are kept in stasis, so they remain fresh and compliant. We seldom wake them unless an experiment or treatment requires it. Products are never allowed to leave, but maybe, just maybe, I have enough clout with corporate to change this policy. I'm sure PS-139 is an ancient organism that remained dormant for a long time, owing to the cold temperatures and water pressure. Now in the warmth of the Mule Lab, we are resurrecting it. Hairfest and his team are proceeding with human testing after the Omega Base incident. Even having observed PS-139's necrotic effects, the company sees dollar signs. While I see a dearth of humanity, what can I do? I made up my mind. Whatever response I get from Chaka, I'm setting these people free. Notice the Mule senior staff. Need to know only. Report to your personal EV for immediate evacuation. Base lockdown in progress. Black Ops team en route. Quarantine has been unexpectedly painful, but it provides the perfect cover to set Diana free. My personal EV is primed and ready for us. We'll be out of here in 5 minutes. Then we can start a new life together. So it seems to me Diana may have turned into a bug. Help! The EV jammed and something's wrong with Diana. She has something growing inside of her. Oh, Kane. Okay, well, I mean, I guess she had a bug growing inside of her. Maybe the mold thing doesn't appreciate being in stasis for that long. Okay, alright, so now I'm pretty sure I can use that poker to open up this over here. The tip appears to have survived intact, a good cutting or piercing implement in emergency. I prefer not to use it barehanded. Too bad. We got some coolant.
Killing John replacement accepted. You're operating within established parameters.
Nice. Still need to figure out how to get to, some lungs. Or some, spinal columns. You know, if you think about it, our spine is a bone totem. Oh yeah, yeah. I have something sharp now. Claws, you could say. Ooh, there it is. Yummy. Delicious spine. Notice the, there's a rainbow right there. Alright, I got the juice. Juice them up. Proceed. Hey. We got a pair of repaired lungs, boys! Yeah! Looks like it is in working order again. I admit to a bit of morbid excitement to see it in action.
Lungs replaced. Lungs operating within established parameters.
We have to calibrate it. I need to figure out what the depth was. I know it was 999 for sure, but I'm sure we need to be exact or she's gonna explode inside that thing. I'm a very smart bear. Nine 631. I kind of want to see her explode. Oh. Yeah.
Train systems, biotechnological deep atmosphere environment suite. Systems check.
Unfortunate.
Apparatus is operating within established parameters. Ready for deployment.
Okay. Here goes, something. Preparing to dive.
Cool. Oh, I love these cutscenes.
Oh my god.
Are you outside?
Yes, it's... Mac... It's incredible. It's the bottom of the ocean.
I get that you're fascinated by it, but remember where you are. A place no human was ever meant to survive. Be careful.
So beautiful.
I played Subnautica. I know what's down here. Alright. We're gonna save that. We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna come back to this another time because, my friends, it's time for me to go. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I hope to see you again a little later. So take care, stay well, bye-bye for now.